At this point of the season, most would probably agree that Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell have been the NBA's top two shooting guards. Through his first 25 games, Booker is averaging 27.9 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 5.8 assists, while Mitchell through his first 23 games is averaging 29 points, 4 rebounds, and 4.9 assists. In this video, I'm going to analyze them in 4 different categories: driving, shooting, playmaking, and defense. Feel free in the comments section to post who you think is the better of the two. One of the interesting disparities between Booker and Mitchell from a driving to the basket standpoint is that although both are right-handed players, Booker often goes left on drives, while Mitchell generally follows his dominant side and goes right. Just some numbers to emphasize this. Of the 155 shots Booker has attempted on drives, 100 of them came when he drove to his left, while of the 154 shots Mitchell has attempted on drives, 105 of them came when he drove to his right. As far as efficiency, right now nobody other than Luka Doncic is more efficient on drives than Mitchell. He's averaging 6.7 field goal attempts on drives and shooting 60.4%. That's a big improvement from last year when he shot 53% on drives. Booker, meanwhile, is averaging 6.2 shot attempts on drives and has made 51.6% of them. What Booker does do better than Mitchell when it comes to drives is initiate contact more frequently. Booker is averaging 2.6 free throw attempts on drives and Mitchell 1.9. Both players have taken almost an equal number of driving floaters, but Mitchell has been far more efficient on them. Right now he's shooting nearly 56% on them, while Booker is at 41%. Once again, Doncic is the only player in the league more efficient than Mitchell when it comes to this type of shot. Mitchell is much more explosive, has more razzle-dazzle in his game when he attacks the basket. He has a great spin move as well to elude defenders. I would say Booker has more balance, has a firmer frame, and because he's 4 inches taller, can get his shot over more defenders, although Mitchell does have that really long wingspan. Except for Kevin Durant, nobody is a better mid-range shooter than Booker. He's so far shooting 51.4% from 10 to 14 feet out and 48.8% from 15 to 19 feet away. He's always been a great pull-up jump shooter. The thing that's always been striking about Booker is the fact that he doesn't need to create much separation to be an effective pull-up jump shooter. He makes a lot of contested shots, and he uses the glass very well. He also makes shots from awkward angles, even when he's somewhat off-balanced. Mitchell, on the other hand, is not really a stop-and-pop mid-range threat. He has far more speed than Booker and is far shiftier with his body, which makes it less worthwhile for him to stop in the mid-range. He's much more inclined to accelerate downhill or rise from three-point range. And that brings us to long-distance shooting. In prior years, we almost certainly would have declared Booker the better three-point shooter. But this year, Mitchell has been shooting off the charts from deep. He's currently shooting a career-best 42.4% from three-point distance. He's been absolutely money from straightaway. In fact, among all players who have attempted at least 50 straightaway three-pointers, Mitchell has the third best percentage at 44.3% behind Malik Beasley and Steph Curry. Booker has been far steadier with his three-point shooting over the years. Interestingly enough, he's actually shooting the same percentage from beyond the arc this season as he did last year, which is about 38%. Booker is also far better than Mitchell shooting when coming off an off-ball screen. This year so far, Booker has made 54% of his off-screen shots, while Mitchell is at 38%. The best way to assess playmaking these days is to examine how well players read the game when they attack the paint. The best outcomes on offense usually come when team orchestrators and initiators get into the paint and make wise decisions when they're in there. One might take a floater or make a drop-off pass to a big in the dunker spot, perhaps find a cutter floating along the baseline, maybe feed someone rolling to the basket, or make a kick-out pass to an open three-point shooter. Personnel around the player is a huge factor as well. Booker has made some excellent interior passes to DeAndre Ayton this year, and Mitchell has done the same with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. The kick-out pass in particular, though, is so critical in today's game because that's how teams generate the majority of their open looks from three-point range. Those feet-set spray-out threes derive from paint-attacking playmakers. So far, Mitchell has delivered 39 kick-out three-point attempts, and his teammates have made 15 of them, while Booker has dished out 28 of them, and his teammates have made 12. That's all according to Second Spectrum tracking data. Defensively, I think both players are on the same tier at this point. Mitchell's lateral quickness and 6'10" wingspan help him in some isolation situations, while Booker's strong frame and ability to navigate around screens helps him. It's going a bit under the radar, but the Cavs right now have the league's #1 defense. The Suns, meanwhile, are 10th. Last year, they were 3rd. Cleveland is great at limiting opponent points in the paint, while Phoenix is one of the best at preventing teams from scoring much in transition. Neither Mitchell nor Booker are really charge takers. Mitchell has 1 so far this season and Booker none, although Booker has taken a few more of them than Mitchell in the last 5 seasons combined. So that will wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I'll continue to do more player analysis features throughout the season.